My boy. Oh, okay.
Go ahead, man.
You're the one that's supposed to start it. We had this.
Welcome back to episode 4 of the Button Buddies.
The greatest fucking podcast of all time. The most original idea. The two most original people. The two most original hosts. They call me Big C and they call him
Little M. That's right.
So, I mean, doesn't get any more original than that, folks.
This is the, as I was saying before we cut everything back. Fuck. We just cut everything out because I fucked up. But yeah, anyway.
He said his first, last name, his address, and
yeah,
he put his social in there. I don't know why. He just started talking about his social security number.
It's one of those things. Sometimes you just got to blurt it out, you know?
just something you got to get off your chest sometimes. I don't like keeping secrets, and my social security number is one of them.
I don't like keeping secrets from you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, this, as I was saying before everything got cut out, this is the first podcast we're recording where the first episode has been released at this point.
And you might notice that it might be a little bit more echoey because we're in a smaller room with less shit on the walls.
Yeah, my bad, I guess.
Yeah, dude. If you fucking.
It was your choice to come here.
I didn't want to.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said, maybe we should just record at your place, and nope. I said, sure.
No,
because I'm a spineless little pussy.
I was like, dude, I think we should just record over at my place. And you're like, I swear to God, if we fucking record at your place one more time, I'm going to cut your throat in your sleep.
That's not true.
And where your skin is a skin suit. And I'm like, Michael, please.
It's not true.
That's what happened.
22 people saw our first video, I think, at this point. Which
we're pretty big right now.
Well, dude, you say that sarcastically, but that's a lot of people.
It's a good amount of people. That's why I was saying it was a lot of people. That's what, almost a bus.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, legitimately a lot. And I'm surprised that many people have actually seen it. Because I figured at this point we'd have like 1 view or 2 views and it'd be just us on both of them.
We're still the only person that. Yeah, we're still the only person to comment on our first
Yeah, we're the only comment. And I think it's private anyway. I can't see it.
I don't know what the fuck the issue is with that.
You fucking idiot.
Get
it worked out.
You get it worked out.
All right, you're right.
Your place.
You're right. You're right.
So
transfer all responsibility over to me. That's fine.
Mister, I can't fucking log into the channel.
Yeah, I can't, dude. I tried.
I sat there for half an hour.
I did. Z. And I put it in letter for fucking letter. So don't bullshit me.
I'm not. You obviously didn't put it in letter for letter.
Obviously, you misspelt it, and you're continuously It's your problem.
It's your problem.
It's your fault.
What are you, gay?
I put it in letter for letter.
A little Djibouti Dubs reference right there.
That's my favorite channel. Alright, dude. What do you want to talk about today, Caleb?
We're going to talk about the fact that I might have done a couple of things that I regret.
Spineless little pussy, dude.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Spineless little bitch.
Don't get so mad.
Yeah, I'm pretty mad.
Put your hand down. Stop.
I'm going to hit you.
Get over here. No.
And now you know.
We're forever
fucked up, dude. I fucked him up.
Yeah, I've got a black guy.
This is a solo podcast from now on. Caleb's knocked out. He's asleep. Alright, what do you want to talk about, dude? The fact that you can't say no to anybody?
What do you mean to any? Just my boss, dude. I get free food, my dude.
Did you get free food today?
Hell no.
Well, then what the fuck?
It builds up for next time I fucking do something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I get free food.
What did you want to talk about? Sorry for sidetracking you and calling you a spineless little bitch pussy.
Spineless little piece of shit. Motherfucker.
Fucking idiot, dumbass, pussy, spineless little bitch. Sorry.
Let's talk about why you want to fucking play Battlefield 1 so much.
Oh, it's not that it's the... Like, I feel like it's good for... Well, dude, what the fuck? It's good for the video. First off, there's a new expansion that just came out for it, which I do want to play. I'm good at that game. In quotations, good. I'm all right. Because the people who play that game now, there's not very many new people since it's like kind of an old game for, like online shooter standards. It's like almost a year old or maybe more than a year. So the people who are left playing are like level 130 and shit, which is like unbelievable.
Wait, what level are you?
99, but like as soon as you hit the 90s, I think like the time it takes to level up like exponentially increases. It gets like crazy amount of time to level up. So those people who are playing have been fucking playing forever. Like,
and that's why you like to play it?
Nah, because I still kick their ass, dude. That's why I like to play it, because it's a bunch of fucking loser fucking nerds doing nothing but playing Battlefield, and I still go in there and whoop their ass. I'm just kidding. I fucking suck.
I was about to say, I hope you can back that up.
Yeah.
High expectations.
Let me lower the expectations a bit.
You're like, yeah, I'm the best, dude. I was in competitions. I was winning. I've won over 30 competitions in Minnesota alone, not counting New York or California, Florida.
If your passion is to play Battlefield and you get to level 130, good for you, man. If that's what you enjoy doing, whatever.
Yeah, I just want to know what you put on your shit bucket.
What? What is
shit bucket, dude?
Shit bucket?
Yes.
What's that?
It's a bucket that you shit piss in.
Oh, like a literal shit. I thought it was a metaphor.
No, it's literally a shit bucket. You cut a hole in the bottom of your chair while you're playing Battlefield.
Well,
so
what a waste of a chair.
Yeah. No, because then it becomes a toilet. Because then you just sit there. You can.
No, it's not a waste of a chair. Because now there's a hole in it that you can shit through. Oh, dude, fucking usefulness shot through the roof.
It's no longer just a chair, something to sit on.
It can't be comfortable.
Probably not. When it's from I don't even know what they're called. I think it's fucking Battlefield Friends or something like that. BFF.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. The animated one.
I just unlocked my bipod for the night.
Oh yeah. Fuck that shit.
They actually added in a bipod to Battlefield 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because of that?
Yeah. The night.
Wow, that's pretty rad.
They added like I think
good for those guys.
I think it's like level 130, maybe 110. I'm not
wow.
100%. But yeah, you unlock literally a knife with a bipod on the bottom of it.
Well, I'm really excited for I really like the Battlefield games. Like, they're my favorite shooters by far.
I love Battlefield games too. I don't like Battlefield 1 though.
Why?
It's boring.
No, it's not. I don't understand.
Like, the thing that I love about
I like Battlefield 1. The only Battlefield that I like better than Battlefield 1 is Bad Company 2.
I fucking love Bad Company.
Yeah, what a
but
great
I was saying,
fucking
the reason
game.
that I like the Battlefield games is that you have so many different fucking weapons and so many different attachments for all those weapons.
Yeah, but
and then it's like
I'll show you later how many new weapons there are. There's shit tons.
I mean, if they added in a shit ton, I'm just saying.
There's
like,
a
the
lot.
Last time I played it was during
I agree.
And they were like
when it first released, it was like 5 guns, but each gun had 2 different variants, and that was the gun selection.
Yeah, which I wasn't a big fan of.
That's fine. That's fair.
It's kind of the same thing with fucking Battlefield Hotline. Is it? Hotline?
I did not even play Hotline. The Cops and Robbers one.
It was.
That's what I heard, man. In
fact,
I didn't even play very much of 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I fucking loved 4.
Yeah.
3. I don't know. Bad Company 1, Bad Company 2, 3 or Battlefield 3 and 4. I fucking loved all of them.
I liked 1943, Battlefield 1943. That was a great fucking game. I loved playing that.
I played the first Battlefield. That's it.
Bad Company 2. That one's still my favorite. I played some Battlefield 3, very little Battlefield 4, and then I played the shit out of Battlefield 1. I love that game. I love Battlefield 1.
My favorite campaign has got to be fucking Bad Company 1.
Bad Company 1? I never played that. Yeah. I only played Bad Company 2.
I was gonna say Bad Company 1 is awesome.
Really?
It's really good. I want them to make a 3, but at the same time I don't want them to make a 3. Yeah, because you're scared. Because I know like
the new Battlefront games. Yeah, they're gonna just shit on it.
They like to fuck up stuff sometimes.
It's true. DICE and EA. I blame it on EA, really. Like DICE.
See, I've heard 2 different things. EA is money grubbing whore.
I mean, that's a fact. That's just straight up the truth.
That's like straight fact. But I heard that it was DICE's idea this time to put microtransactions in Battlefront. That's what I heard. I don't know.
The problem with Battlefront 2's microtransactions is you can pay money to get things that alter the gameplay and give you an advantage.
It's mainly you pay money to unlock a character that you can work towards.
Exactly.
And they made that character extremely, like, it would take a long ass time. But I think they halved it. And
They did it. They had to do a lot of damage control for that.
Yeah.
Like they took out microtransactions till Christmas when it first came out, and now I don't know. I didn't even play. I haven't played either of the new Battlefronts. I just didn't like the. They seem shallow. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not as much depth as there is for like Battlefield games.
Speaking of horseshit on Battlefront, in the first Battlefront there was a pistol that was the strongest weapon in the game. It was I think 1 or 2 shots to kill somebody. And everybody that pre-ordered the game and I think paid like an extra $10. I'm not 100%.
Really? That's so bad. Like that's just bad marketing. They
automatically unlocked that gun, so you'd have a bunch of people like running around at level 1 just demolishing people.
That's so bad.
There weren't any other weapons to fucking kill them, or there weren't any other weapons.
That's why I'm very glad Battlefield 1. The only microtransactions there are, you can buy loot boxes, but they're only skins for your weapons and vehicles, and they give away a lot of them for free. Because I bought the season pass, which I know isn't a good idea, but.
Yeah.
I really like this
for number
game.
3 and number 4.
But the fact that it's only like cosmetics makes it so much more digestible. Yeah. Like there's rumors of a new Battlefield game coming out in 2018. If they fuck it up, I'm gonna be so disappointed because I loved Battlefield 1 and I still love it. It's one of my favorite games that I have.
Speaking of great games, Call of Duty
World War II,
Infinity. What is it?
Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, Infinite Warfare. Definitely not a forgettable game.
I haven't played any Call of Duty since Black Ops 2.
I haven't played any Call of Duty since Black Ops 2 either.
Wow, at the same time we just jumped off the boat.
Yeah, I think Black Ops 2.
I really like. It used to be so good, Call of Duty.
See, I fucking loved Modern Warfare 1. Fucking love the shit.
What a great game.
Fucking love the shit out of Modern Warfare 2. By
far
Modern
Warfare 2. Me too.
That's my favorite.
Modern Warfare 2 is the game that got me into Call of Duty.
Yeah, same here. I went back to Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. And I was like, wow, this game is just as good as Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
If not better.
It was fucking awesome. I got to 10th Prestige. I put so many fucking hours in that.
It's kind of sad to see. Like, it just goes so downhill.
Yeah. Because Black Ops 1 was like, it was good, but I didn't have nearly as much fun as I did in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I think that's also a thing where I was growing up at the time. So, I don't know. Call of Duty is really fast paced and there's not much depth to it. It's just like go, go, go.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more exciting when you're a kid, but eventually, like when you grow up out of it, it kind of gets repetitive almost. Like there's not the same.
You start noticing like small things.
Yeah.
Like.
For sure.
Yeah, I've been running forward for like 20 minutes and I
get shot. Yeah,
I get shot and I shoot them. There isn't like nothing dynamic about the maps. Nothing like to explore or really to get interested or invested in.
Yeah, I mean, there were some good maps in Modern Warfare 2.
I can't think of one that I didn't like.
Me neither. Not off the top of my head, but it's been years since I played Modern Warfare 2. But I was thinking about it. I saw it on Steam. I was thinking about picking it up.
There's a couple good mods for that game. I wonder if anybody still plays it.
Hackers.
Anyway, back to what I was originally saying. Fucking Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. The best game fucking ever. The game that nobody bought because of the actual game, but bought for Modern Warfare 1.
Oh, that's right. It had the remastered.
And you could not buy the remastered separate. So
dude, that is such a bad idea.
Infinite Warfare just to get fucking Modern Warfare.
I feel like, what was that? Activision, right?
Yeah.
Such a bad marketing technique.
Oh no!
Imagine releasing.
Is it Infinite Warfare? Because there's.
Yeah, that's what I said. Infinite Warfare.
Because there's another company that makes
Infinity Ward and Treyarch. But I think it's all under Activision. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea.
Because they switch off every game.
Yeah. Anyway, haven't played Infinite Warfare. They should have just released Modern Warfare 1 Remastered on its own. I would have bought it.
I would have bought it.
They fucked up.
Yeah. Oh,
If they released it for $20, I bet you it becomes like one of their most sold games ever.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it. I mean, they could sell it for 40.
It's a shame, man.
It's a full 40. Game and remastered.
40, yeah. I agree. I mean, 60 is a little high. I wouldn't charge full price for just a remaster. For 40, I would have picked it up for 40.
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
I miss Call of Duty.
Yeah, me too.
Come back to me, boy. Come back.
Get good again, dude. Get good, scrub.
GG, man. GG. Easy.
Yeah, so now the only competitive shooters I play is Battlefield.
I play, I don't really play any fucking games. I played Rainbow Six for a little bit. That one's really fun.
Yeah, I want to get into Rainbow Six, but I feel like I'm too late. And everybody's so much better. And they know all the secrets and maps and stuff. I feel like it's a really knowledge-based game.
I mean, if you were to play for like a week, you'd be at where everybody else is.
Okay, okay, maybe. We'll see.
Cause like
maybe we can record someday.
I
no.
If I get back into it and play it a lot more, then yeah. Because then I'll actually be decent at the game. Otherwise, where I am right now, no. Not going to happen.
You just embarrass yourself.
Yeah, fucking dude, I'd spawn into the map and my teammate would shoot me in the back of the
head. There's that fucking video. The guy's like, all right, let's get this going, and shoots both his
He's like, hey guys, watch this. And he leans over and he sees a guy in the window and he shoots once and hits his teammate in the back of the head. He's like, fuck. And then he shoots again and hits another teammate and gets
banned
out.
Immediately.
It's fucking banned.
That's his own, dude. That's his teammate's fault. Like, straight up.
Like, it was perfect. Like,
yeah,
the teammate just went in the second he pulled the trigger.
It's the teammate's fault. I mean, like, video games aren't real life, but
if it was real life,
you just don't run in front of people who are pointing a gun at something. It's just something you don't do.
It's just a perfect headshot, and it happened twice in a row. Like, the guy just saw his teammate get shot, and he decided to run across.
Bro, some people are so fucking dumb, dude. It's my favorite. They're just like on autopilot and they're not even thinking about what they're doing.
They're just fucking gone at that point. They're like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I've done this.
I fucking hate playing this game in my free time. Let's just get this over with.
He's not even fucking level up and unlock the other characters so I can stop playing this shit game.
I feel like some people really do that. Like they have such a compulsion to like 100% games.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
That they play. That's one of my least favorite part about platformers and stuff, like the new Mario game. I'm so compelled to get everything that I feel like it detracts from my enjoyment. Like, I'm so focused on accomplishing goals in that game that I can't like relax for a minute. It's like weird.
Yeah, no, I get the same thing when I play Mario games.
It's really weird, even though that's a great game.
I might end up getting the Switch here because I'm a fucking weeaboo nerd.
I already have it, so jealous much.
Yeah, how much was the Switch? 300?
I can't remember. I have so much money falling out my ass, dude. I don't even pay attention.
Got an entire shelf full of fucking money.
Ones, dude.
Bunch of singles.
You have 71s on your shelf, dude. That's amazing. That's more money than I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe you have so many ones.
Crazy. Oh, all right.
Get over it,
back to fucking the Switch. Since I'm a weeaboo nerd that enjoys getting penetrated by Pokemon, I might get the Switch if they come out with a Pokemon game on it because I heard that
there's the fighting one. Don't you want to fight? It's a fighting game with Pokemon.
Fighting Pokemon game?
Oh my dog's looking through our window. My dog's peering in through our window.
She's like, what the fuck's going on down there?
Who are these fucking people?
Why are they in my basement?
Yeah,
what do you do if your dog just like
just crawls in,
like jumped in here?
So I live in a basement, and the window in my room is like, it's on ground level, but
yeah, his room kind of looks like a dungeon. He's got chains hooked to the wall.
I have one chain hooked to the wall, dude. Get over it.
Well, I mean, with a shackle on it, I don't
stop, dude.
There's bricks and the floor's
stretching
concrete.
The flayed man. What is it? When you stretch out someone?
I don't know.
What's that called?
You need to get rid of it.
Stretch guy? Stretcher.
When we give that dude a good old 1-2 stretch.
You were saying about the Switch.
Oh.
That you're going to get it if the Pokemon game came out. And I'm telling you, there's already a Pokemon game on it.
I want like a Pokemon game like the one they have for the DS. Not like
We've already talked about this. I'm not a big fan of Pokemon. I realize I understand it's draw, but gosh, dude, I can't. It's just too fucking. I don't want to. I don't want to insult it, dude.
You'd have to grow up with it.
Yeah, it's like so foreign to me. Like I don't understand I understand the appeal, but it just doesn't appeal to me.
I think it's mainly because of the show. And then,
which I never watched. Like we've already had this conversation.
No, I don't think we had it on the podcast.
I think it was at the end of a podcast.
Maybe it was the test one that we did.
Oh yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'd never got into Japanese media at a young age, so it like Pokemon and what is it, Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh never really.
Byakugan.
Bakugan. Is that the letter? Which one's the letter rip? Beyblades, yes.
Beyblades, let them rip!
Oh shit! I had a Beyblade toy.
Beyblade toy. I had a fucking Beyblade toy.
I had a Beyblade toy.
I had a fucking arena.
I enjoyed. Yeah, me too. I enjoyed it, but I never watched the show.
I used to have like a black Beyblade with a dragon on it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was red and black, and I was like,
that's cool.
Fucking gnarly. My friend had a fucking Beyblade, and I think I had 6, and my friend had like 5, and I was like, I'm better than you because I have fucking one more, you piece of shit little faggot.
Let's count our collection real quick.
But anyway, we used to attach like blades, like actual blades on them, like super glue, like razor blades.
Why? What the fuck? And then rip them at each other's throats?
Yeah, we'd fucking hold it above one another.
What?
No,
are you for real?
No, but like we had the little
insane.
arena, and then the arena had like these little trap pockets, like one of them could get into. It's like a little divot on the edge.
Okay.
So it's like think of like a rounded.
Where it just gets stuck.
Yeah, where it just like falls in the hole and gets stuck.
Can't get out.
So I put pins in one of them.
What's your fucking problem,
I don't know, dude?
Why were you a lunatic as a child?
I don't know. I killed my parents at a young age. I don't fucking.
Ugh.
But so one had pins sticking up through it. The other one had just like water in it, and the other one had dog piss.
What?
I'm just kidding. The dog piss isn't real. I can't remember what I had in the last one. I know one had water.
Fucking acid. If you want your baby back, you're gonna have to sacrifice something.
Yeah, or get injected into the neck with some acid. But
you have a choice, child.
You can either have let's play a game. You can either have
your baby back or lose a finger.
Or lose a finger. And if you don't do either, we're gonna jab you in the neck with some acid.
Then you die.
You'll die, little kid.
He's like, well, I gotta do what I gotta do.
I either get injected in the neck with acid, pick up my Beyblade,
which has blades on it already.
Yeah, so there's a good chance
literally
that I might
a Beyblade.
Get both, like, get my fingers chopped off and get acid.
What fucking chaos, dude.
But
why did you do that?
Because it wasn't intense enough. Having a fucking Beyblade whipping around with razor blades on it going like 130 miles an hour.
I really hope one of these bounces out of the arena and slices one of my fucking fingers off, dude.
Yeah,
that'd
would
be the
cool.
best.
No, one of them, after we put the blades on there, like I hot glued it on there and we spun them around.
And one of the blades came off.
Yeah, one of the blades came off, so we just took off the other blade.
You're so dumb, dude.
I was like, when did it come out? I was like 7.
How'd you get access to all this fucking... You got access to razor blades as a 7-year-old?
What can I say? My aunt was fucking depressed. She had a shit ton.
I'll just leave these out for my child. For my nephew.
So the pins were from a sewing kit that my grandma had.
Okay.
And then the razor blades were from like an X-Acto knife.
Okay.
From the garage. That's how I got it.
Sure.
So there's just like a little pack. So I'm like, all right.
I just super glue these on.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm a kid. I'm a smart kid.
Well, I'm glad you didn't fucking chop open one of your arteries and bled out.
Fucking talking about chopping something open. I got a high heel thrown at my face when I was 8 years old.
What?
Yeah.
From who?
From one of my friends. I think I can't remember what eye it's under. But yeah.
It opened you up, huh?
Yeah, I have a scar. So
that's insane.
I went over to my friend's house and he was in a shitty mood. shitty mood.
Get the fuck away from me.
Get out of here. I'll throw a high heel at your face. You fucker.
Oh, this motherfucker.
This piece of shit 8-year-old. Get out of here.
Who's in such a bad mood that they throw high heels?
No, but I'm like, let's pretend we're fucking babies. And then I started throwing shit at him, and he's like, ha ha, stop, I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, no, here's a pillow. And he's like, oh yeah, here's a high heel, you fucker. And he just chucked it at me.
It escalated very quickly, dude.
Sitting there throwing stuffed animals and toy cars to a fucking high heel. And I just remember it.
Oh, what was that?
I just remember it hitting underneath my eye. And I was sitting there, and I'm like, ha, because I didn't feel it. It like hit the bone. And it hit my eye and like the little thin skin right there.
Sure.
And I didn't know. I just felt it like hit my face. I'm like, ow. And then I just
You got me, buddy.
Yeah, you got me.
Bro,
and
I have a very similar story.
And I just looked up and he was just like,
oh no.
And I'm like, what? And then I touched my eye, and there was just fucking blood
dude.
all over
I have a fucking identical story to you.
Blood all over my hand, and I just fucking lost it. I thought I was going to die. I just started crying. I was like, no!
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm bleeding out. There's no way. I'm not going to survive this. No!
Your brain's coming out of that little hole.
Like my eye and everything else is like leaking through it. I got like a lung coming through.
You see your beating heart like half sticking through.
I'm like, no, get back in there, no.
Oh shit. So I have a very similar story to that, but it happened my senior year of high school.
Senior year of high school?
Yep, I was on the wrestling team because I'm a fucking man, dude, and all I do is tough fucking shit, dude.
Fucking Michael in a one-piece swimsuit.
Yep. I mean, there's no defense against it. It's the shittiest part, I'd say, is getting in those little singlets.
What? The shittiest part?
Anyway, we were playing a game. I forget what it's called. Speedball, I think it's called. And Caleb just vaped into my blanket. He just vaped into my.
I did it to cover.
He vaped into my blanket.
I don't want them to hear. Well, you're telling a fucking story.
Then don't vape, dude.
I can't, dude. I'm addicted to the nick.
Oh, well.
Do it right in the mic.
Oh, yeah. Some vaping ASMR. Anyway, we're playing speedball, and basically, just stop, dude. Just quit it. Anyway, we're playing speedball, which is a game where you're like, it's sort of similar. It's like a cross between soccer and basketball and lacrosse almost, but it's like you're trying to throw a ball into a net.
Is this why you're in your wrestling uniform?
Yeah. No, we're in shorts and a shirt, like basic workout shit.
Right,
we don't know. There's the only time you wear the singlet is when you're wrestling.
The ref?
Stop, please.
Just lose your composure, and you just have this blank stare on your face, like
Anyway, you can't move once you catch the ball. Anyway, to cut a long story short, me and this other wrestler were both jumping. We're both jumping for a ball at the same time, and we fucking collided our heads in the air. And he wasn't very hurt. He might have got. I think he got a concussion, which is, I would say, worse than I got. But I fell to the ground because at first it fucking hurt. But then I quickly got over it. Like, it was one of those things where it's like you bang your head and you're kind of cloudy for a second.
Yeah.
And then I got over it, and I look up, and everybody's staring at me.
Because you have an eye that's not there.
And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you, like, what's going on? Why is everybody looking at me? And everybody's, like, looking like, oh, my God, dude. And, like, they have their mouth, like, their hands over their mouth. And I'm like, what? And I thought I was crying, because, like, when you get hit in the nose, like, you just start crying sometimes. Like, it just happens. And so I try to wipe,
pussy.
I wipe my eye. Yeah, I'm a big old pussy. But it ends up I wasn't crying because when I wipe my eye, I look at my finger and it's just fucking blood, like, everywhere.
Do you have like a giant cut on your forehead?
Yep, I had a giant cut right above my eyebrow. You can still see it. It's a massive scar. And like,
was it like hanging off, or was
I don't
it just
know.
like a cut?
I never saw. I didn't see until like, it was open. Like it was like it looked like a fucking.
Did he bite you?
No,
Or
we
was
just
it-
hit.
did you
We
just,
just
like,
hit
hit your
heads so
forehead?
fucking hard that it split me open. And anyway, it was like, it was a wide and deep cut, but like I didn't feel it. I guess adrenaline or whatever. I don't know. And blood just starts fucking dripping onto the mat, and everybody's like freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, I'm just.
And then that at that moment, you held your hands out in like a cup, and you.
I was like-
and you just had all the blood go into it.
Yeah, and I drank it.
Started drinking it, and then the leftover blood you just started throwing
I
at
just
people.
toss it. Boo! No, I laid down, and the fucking nurse came up and put a bandage on my head, and
That's it. She
Well,
just gets
yeah,
like one of those
the-
shitty small band-aids.
yeah,
She
well, it
just-
was like.
she takes.
Well, yeah,
takes it
dude,
off
that's
and just,
legit.
like,
They like
sticks it on,
They
and then-
pinched my eyebrow together, put a bandage on it, and then wrapped me up like I was a fucking war veteran who just lost his eye.
They don't even have like.
They didn't have any
the right
stitches.
Band-aids that go around the finger. They have one of those dot ones.
No, they bandaged me up and they wrapped up my head. Like they wrapped it around my head, like a.
Well, we can't see it anymore. It's gone.
Yeah.
We're good.
And I had to wait 30 minutes with a like. My coach said he could see like the bone. Like it was so deep. It was such a deep cut. Like
Ugh.
I looked in the mirror before it got stitched up, and I could see white. Like I don't know if it was like meat or if it was the bone itself. It was fucking gross. I actually have a picture. I'll show you later.
Here it is on the podcast.
No,
I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
it's really unflattering picture because I look fucked up and my hair's all messed up and I'm like dying.
Just like in shock. You're like.
Yeah, no, it was fucked up. Yeah, it was really gross, and I had to get like 7 stitches in it, which isn't much. But the worst, nothing hurt extremely badly. Like I didn't cry
Until they took the stitches out.
No, it didn't even hurt. As when they put the Novocaine in my, like when they tried to numb it, they stuck the needle in the fucking open wound.
Oh.
It was the most painful thing that I ever experienced in my life. Like, you know when you curl your toes when you're in pain? I curled my whole leg so bad that my shoe came
Just
off.
like the opposite way.
Yeah.
Just like curls up.
It curled up towards my forehead. The nurse is like, "That's completely normal."
That's
No,
fun.
I curled my leg so far up that my shoes came off. Yeah, it was so painful. Like
That is like the worst fucking part.
it's so gross. It was fucking terrible. Like literally one of the worst things I've ever experienced in my life.
I've got so I'll tell you another story. So the eye one was the first scar that I ever got with stitches.
I have another scar story too, but
The second one was my elbow. I've got. I don't know if you can.
yeah,
see
I
it.
can see it.
Yeah,
It looks like he has like a fucking crater in his elbow.
Shut the fuck up.
It's really
Don't you
gross
fucking
and
tell me.
embarrassing.
It's disgusting. The fact that he's telling anybody about it.
That's
is
why he
just
covers his
appalling.
elbows all the time.
Yeah. I just constantly, I'm leafying it all the time.
Yeah. He always has his arms crossed with one hand over his elbow.
Fucking, but I was.
I'm looking at it now, dude. It's so gross.
No, dude. I used to live in a townhouse,
Same.
and like there was a gate, like in between like both the doors. There's like a little gate, like no higher than my hip, just to like, oh hey, this is your.
Yeah, it's like
your-
territory.
Yeah, your
Sure.
your fucking territory. And these things were made out of plastic or like
Really?
yeah, like some sort
Weird.
of plastic. But I was fucking around with my friend, and I ended up falling back, and I hit the gate. And the
fucking
gate is
ow,
connected
dude.
to a little metal, like a little metal piece that sticks out of the wall that's like bolted in there. And when I got pushed back, my back hit the gate, and then my elbow was in front of me.
Oh no! And
I
it went
elbowed.
back. Oh
Yeah, and
fuck!
I elbowed it.
Ouch!
And I'm like, I felt a little sting, and I put my arm on it. I'm like, I just fucking cut my arm. And I removed my hand, and my hand was just covered in
Oh
blood.
god!
I'm like, oh,
how old
fuck
were you when
me.
this happened?
I was like 14 when this happened.
Wow.
So I was like, fuck me, and I went over to my my friend's house. And his dad was there. I'm like, do you think I'm gonna need stitches? And there's like all this blood just running down my arm. The dude's just like, you should go.
Please leave.
Please get the fuck out of here.
Did you get stitches for it?
Yeah, I got stitches for it, but I took out the stitches too early.
So it didn't heal right?
No, that's why it's all fucking
weird looking
and gross.
It's not that bad. There's worse scars, dude.
Yeah, I get it. Go on with your scar story so I can tell you my last one.
Oh, yeah. I only have one more. This one's a doozy. I was in second grade. How old are you in second grade?
I don't know. And somebody
7?
ripped your heart out. You're just like, yeah.
Dude, fucking.
Like a giant hole.
I'm not even lying, dude. There it is, right there. I'm pulling down my shirt. There's the scar right there. Can you see it?
Did you get fucking stabbed by a pencil?
I got stabbed. No, I stabbed. That's another story. I have gotten stabbed by a pencil. I fucking tripped. I'll tell that story first. Second grade, still. I was running out to go to recess, and I had a pencil in my hand, and for some reason, I was carrying it, like, facing towards me.
Like a smart
And
kid.
I tripped and fell and fucking stabbed myself in the stomach with it.
How far did it go in? Just not...
Like, the whole head part. But it never left a scar.
Did you have to get stitches?
No, I didn't get stitches for that one.
Did you just... Were you just...
It was kind of a smaller... It wasn't like a number 2 regular old pencil. It was like smaller. So the hole wasn't as big, but it fucking hurt. I
wouldn't fucking doubt it. You stabbed yourself with a pencil. I stabbed myself...
I remember I didn't cry either, and the nurse was like, why aren't you crying? I'm like, I don't know.
You fucking freak.
I don't know.
I'm not going to help you if you're not going to cry.
I will tell a story where I was crying. This happened the same year. I can't remember if it happened after or before I stabbed myself with a pencil. But I used to live in these really ghetto apartments in Arizona, and
more like Arizona.
Me and my friend, she fucking we used to do lots of dumb shit. Like we used to surf mattresses. Like people would just leave. This is so fucking gross now that I tell about it. People would leave mattresses out, and we would take them and surf on the mud puddles. Like we would push them.
How old were you?
I probably stopped doing really gross and dumb shit when I was like 12 or 13, but before then I could be fucking doing anything, like dumpster diving and shit.
You're like, yeah, finding dirty needles and sucking.
Well, dude, for real, like I shouldn't have done it. It was fucking dumb and gross, but probably built up my immune system. So
you're just like
anyway,
my immune,
my immune system. Anyway, I had. So they were like, there's just a bunch of shit just laying around these apartments. Like people didn't take the time to clean it up or whatever.
Like,
I guess they couldn't afford a fucking
take care of it.
Well, yeah, like they couldn't afford like a fucking person, a groundskeeper to go around and pick this shit up off the ground. So basically, me and my friend, I think her name was Nicole, if I remember right. Me and her found a shopping cart and one of a yard post, you know. When, like, the picket fences, the white picket fences, you know, cliche.
Yeah.
Fucking, I got in the shopping cart and used the picket fence like a joust. And she pushed me in the shopping cart. And I was holding the joust the post to my chest. And I hit a fucking pole with it. And it stabbed me in the fucking chest. Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
What did you have?
Like a white picket fence post.
White picket fence post?
A piece of wood with a pointy end. Basically.
And you held the pointy end towards your chest?
There were 2 pointy ends. It's like a fucking yard post, dude. Do you not know?
Yeah, all right.
Or maybe I can't remember.
Because I think of a white picket fence where one side's
flat. Yeah, I can't remember. Both sides. Maybe it wasn't a white picket fence.
Could have just been a broken piece.
Yeah, it was just a piece of wood. But I guess I'm just remembering it that way. It was a piece of wood with a pointy end. That's for sure.
That you held against your chest.
That I had because I was fucking dumb. Like I was 7 years old and doing dumb shit. Maybe 8. Anyway, she fucking had to push me. I'm sitting in the car, fucking bleeding. There was so much blood.
How far did it go in?
Fucking far. That I still have this giant scar. Like you saw it. It was a pretty big scar.
Yeah.
It went in pretty fucking far, a couple inches at least.
Like,
maybe not. I don't fucking know. Maybe
a couple of fucking inches.
Maybe an inch. I don't know. It went in, dude. And I was bleeding.
Come out.
No, it came out immediately. I can't remember if I pulled it out or if I just fucking...
You're just like...
Well, it probably bounced out. Like, it probably just hit me, opened me up, and bounced out at the same time. Because I didn't fucking carry...
The wood's just like...
I didn't carry this thing...
Let me taste this real quick. No, I'm good.
Yeah. Took a quick dip and decided the water wasn't warm enough.
What is this, a
I didn't
7-year-old
carry
boy?
the stick home. I didn't have the stick with me when I got home. I remember that. My mom was in school to become a nurse at the time, so I don't fucking know why I didn't get taken to the hospital, but I didn't. I never got stitches for it. I just got fucking cleaned up and put a bandage over it.
Another nurse's bandage?
I was fucking panicking, dude. It's on the right side of my chest, so not the heart side.
So did your mom?
My mom cleaned me up, yeah.
She's to become a nurse, and she's just like...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was like an insurance thing, like where we couldn't pay the premium or whatever. But fuck, I just got a call from Arizona. People from Arizona keep calling me, and I have no idea who they are.
They miss you. They want you back.
Probably, whatever. It's probably like businesses trying to, whatever.
Hey, I know you're not in Arizona.
Yeah,
anymore,
so she
but can you come back?
she just cleaned me up and sent me along my way. Yeah, that was crazy.
Hands you the stick back.
Take this, Sonny. Don't forget this.
You don't want to lose this.
Yeah, so that's all my scar stories.
That
was a crazy fucking day.
Speaking of being a child and doing I'm gonna wait just a second before I talk about my last scar. Speaking of being a child and doing dumb shit, my friend had a wagon, like a big red wagon.
Yeah, what is it called?
A regular wagon.
Well, yeah, there's a specific name for the red wagons.
A colored red wagon.
Go on.
Anyway,
fucking asshole.
So you know how like the front of it,
colored red wagon.
well, you're like there's a specific.
I think it's called a red rocket, but I'm not sure. Which is also
a red walk.
Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm looking this up. Continue with your story.
Anyway, so it was a red wagon, and you know how like the handle that you pull is made out of metal.
Radio flyer. They're called radio flyers.
Sure. You see that little handle right there?
Yeah.
If you can pull that back enough where like the person that's sitting like in it can control the wheel.
Oh yeah, I think that was for design. I think that was in the radio flyers too, not red rockets, dude.
I just assumed that it was just so it wouldn't be on the ground. It would just stay there.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking know.
But we'd take out like the little front gate piece so it would come back further, and my friend would sit there and he'd hold on to it and he'd steer it.
Yeah.
So
downhill, going 100 miles an hour.
So there's a big hill that leads from his house all the way down to my house, and I live like a block or two away from him.
Oh,
down like this long street. And he'd sit in the front and I would sit in the back, and you know how they do in bobsledding where there's one guy and he runs.
Oh,
shit. Pushes it. So I did that every time.
Oh my god, dude, you're a lunatic.
So I'd fucking like put my hands down and I'd.
How fast would you go?
I don't fucking know. Shit was flying by. I'd just book it as fast as I could until we got to like I think it was his house at the top. So like I'd run for like 2 houses as fast as I could, jump on. And like
that's insane.
By the time like I jumped on, like my feet would drag, like I'd start falling behind by the time I.
Oh my god!
On. So I'd hop on, and we would just fucking
fly dude. Fuck
down
yeah!
As fast as we fucking could, which
that's insane.
Isn't smart because at the bottom of the hill, a little bit further, there's an intersection. But we never.
So we got hit by a car and died.
Yeah, and that's how I'm a ghost, and that's why I'm here today. Tell you my story of how I died. No,
goodbye.
But like, I don't know, like 2 houses away from the bottom of the hill, there's like a 4-way stop, which probably isn't the smartest thing to fucking be boogieing on down there.
For real? Yeah, probably not.
But anyway, we'd always stop before we got to the intersection, so we're good.
Okay.
Still alive.
I don't understand.
But anyway, so. We do that a shit ton of times, and then I'm like, you know what'd be really smart is if we had buckles. So I'm like, let's go get a couple of strings and let's buckle ourselves in. So he put the buckle around his lap, the fucking string, and I did the same. Well,
how old were you at the time?
I think I was 7 or 8.
Same age that everybody fucks up at the same time.
Maybe 6 or 7. I'm not sure. So, like, after we do it, like, twice with the seatbelt, I'm like, I kind of want to crash. And I'm thinking this in, the back of my head.
I kind of just want to crash.
I just kind of want to end it.
I want to see what happens when I break my skull open.
I think it would be fucking hilarious. But, so I'm fucking booking it down as fast as I could, and I put everything that I fucking had into this one. This is like the one where you like feel like you're superhuman, and you're like running, and you're like, I'm reaching my maximum, my maximum speed.
This is my maximum potential.
Like screaming, and I jump on the back of it. And I slide the seatbelt over my the little string seatbelt over my.
Don't say seatbelt, dude, because
the little string.
It's just
over
a
my
string
lap.
that's gonna dissect you.
And I'm sitting there, and for whatever fucking reason, I think I've got to, at that point there was a little something knocked loose in my fucking head, because he was sitting there steering it, and he's been doing a great job, never crashed once.
Did you sabotage him?
Yes, I fucking did. I put my hand past him, and
you snuck in your hand just to fuck him up.
Snuck in my hand, and I hit it.
Why?
And he tried he tried so fucking hard to correct it, but he couldn't.
The poor kid thinks he's gonna die, dude.
It was
What are you doing?
You've killed us! You've killed us both!
Why did you... You thought this you fucking terrified this kid, man. You thought he was gonna die. What's your fuck? He's probably thinking you've gone crazy, dude. What the fuck are you doing?
I just pull up, I just lean in close to his ear, and I'm like, I'm going to die, and I'm taking you with me. And he's like, Nani? And I tapped it.
You're a lunatic, dude.
But I tapped it like a little steering bar, and it like veers left, like immediately goes left, and he's like, oh, and he tries to fix it, and he goes right, and like the back wheel like pops up a little bit, and I'm like,
you're like, yes.
I'm like, oh fuck yeah. I was calm. The look on his face was fucking priceless. He looked scared, like he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Are you okay over there?
What is your problem, dude? You're a lunatic.
I was a sociopath when I was younger.
You put this kid into a fucking death situation. You thought it was fun. The only one who...
I'm sitting there like, yeah! The other kid's like, I'm never gonna see my family again.
What? Okay. Alright.
But anyway, so we're sitting there going down, like, I'm just gonna over-exaggerate. We're going like 70 miles fucking an hour.
Dude?
And we're wobbling. The back right wheel pops up a little bit because we're about to fall over. Then he fixes it, and the back left wheel is fucking up. And then all of a sudden, he like overcorrects it, and immediately just like jarring back and forth, like even faster than we were fucking doing it earlier. And we, like, at the moment I knew that we were gonna fucking fall over, we veered right, and the left side of it like went almost all the way over, and then we slammed down, hit the ground, and like it scared the shit out of him. So we like immediately like turned the steering wheel towards the left.
You're giving this kid fucking PTSD, dude. He's never gonna forget this.
He just calls me like 2 days from now. He's like, I'm still having nightmares.
I'll never forget you, Caleb. You fucked up my life forever.
I'll never race cars again, Caleb. I'll never get into another car, Caleb.
I'll never get into another wagon, Caleb.
Never again. I'll remember your sin. But
fucking lunatic.
So he overcorrects, and we just fucking flop. And since I had to put my string on, it had to be looser than his.
I feel like it would be safer if you didn't have the seatbelt.
Yes, it would have been a lot safer, because I didn't have the string on for it because I had it, but it was super loose, so
sure. So it's basically not even there.
But his
geez.
was tight on there,
dude.
So what happens?
You're a fucking lunatic, man.
So what happens is I get thrown. Like I we were in the middle of the street. I flew all the way over and I landed like almost at his house. Like I don't even know how to explain it. No, not at his house. Like a house or two further down.
Sure. From
his house, and I.
How far away did you get thrown from the wagon?
Center of the street, all the way to the side of the road.
How big? Like how many lanes?
2 lanes.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, so like I said, we're going.
You got thrown through a full fucking lane of traffic. Yes,
and I slid.
Oh my god! Dude, and this poor kid's still stuck in the wagon.
And I slid all the way to the cave. Or not cave.
Cave. You just slip into a cave.
Oh god, never to be seen again.
Cave opens up for your sins.
And you fucking up.
Yeah, you just fall into the cave.
Like fucking It Man's.
Yeah, no, it's like Aladdin. Just cave opens up and then closes on you.
No! Save me! But anyway, so I'm sitting there like fucking sliding. And I just, like, the entire time, I don't lose sight of the fucking wagon.
You're just watching it.
Like, while I'm sliding away, I just see him connected to the fucking wagon, getting fucking dragged off into the fucking distance.
You fucked up this kid, dude. You're a psychopath, man.
Like, I'm sitting on, like, the side of the road, and I stand up, and I just see him, like, at the bottom. I'm like, Brian? Brian? Are you okay?
And he's stuck in the wagon.
Yeah, and he's sitting there, like, trying to take it off. And he's just got tears in his eyes. And I'm like, wasn't that awesome? He's like, Mom!
He's in the middle. Is he in the middle of fucking the intersection?
He's in the middle of the left lane intersection.
Oh god, dude.
So he takes it off. He's crying. He's
For the love of God, let me.
He just like barely gets out of it, and then the fucking thing explodes.
Yeah, it's like on fire.
It's on fire, slowly creeping.
He's like, Brian, isn't this awesome, dude? And he's like, ah! Please.
Good thing I doused it in gasoline, huh? Yeah. He's like,
You just light it on fire and then turn the wheel. What the fuck, man? Wasn't that awesome, Brian? He's fucking burning alive.
He's like crawling towards me like Anakin and fucking Star Wars. I hate you! I hate you!
You're like, yeah!
You were my brother!
Why did you betray me?
His poor you were supposed to correct the mistake, not join it.
I like how you fucked. This is all your fault. And you did this willingly.
It was probably one of my favorite fucking moments of my life.
This is the best.
It was fucking really fun for me when I was a kid. It seems really fucked up for me right now because we could have been killed multiple occasions.
Yeah, for fucking right, dude. You could have killed him.
He could have been facing the opposite way and slammed into a fucking car, seatbelted into that.
Oh my god. Yeah, or it could have flipped all the way over and you would have been stuck in the fucking wagon
on fire.
Yeah, dragging along the fucking street, dude. You're a psychopath.
But anyway, so I'm like sitting there with a smile on my face. He's got tears in his eyes. We go inside. His mom wipes down his elbow and his arm. And then
does he have like major road burn and shit?
He's got road rash just on his elbow really bad.
Ouch.
And then just like some scratches on his shoulder. I had road burn on like my lower back from sliding, and then a little bit on my arm. Just like not that deep. It was bleeding a little bit. Like you know when you get scratched by your cat or something.
Sure.
That was me.
You got out fucking pretty much harm free, and he got fucked up and scarred for life.
Never wanted to do it again.
No shit, dude. What the fuck? No shit. He never wanted to do it again.
One more time, man. One more time. No,
you should have fucking tied your hands behind your back if he's gonna let you go on his wagon again. Bro.
I was the one that pushed it. I was the gas power behind it.
Since I pushed it, I get to wreck it. Logic dictates.
He's like another fucking kid in like one of those electric police cars that like zooms down to the scene. Brian's sitting on the side of the road with like a blanket over him.
Yeah, he's crying.
Yeah, he's crying.
Poor kid, man. I like how you didn't even fucking tell him before you did that. You're like, well,
because it was a split second. Like this all happened in like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and it was like I
just
ran,
fucking imagine
jumped
this
in
kid.
there, and I'm like I just had like that moment of like that would be awesome.
Really fun if we just crashed.
Yeah, like that would be cool. And then I'm like,
I fucking love the fact that this kid is so confident that he can control this beforehand and has no idea what's coming and then tries his best to correct it.
Oh fuck! I almost forgot. We had a break too in one of the fences on the one of the little gate things was broken off, so it still had that little hole. And it was right next to the wheel, so we put like a little wood piece in there, but it was only on the one side. So he tried to fucking pull it, and it snapped. It snapped off.
Dude, everything that could go wrong went wrong.
It had to be like
this poor kid tried his best to save himself. And you're there like, no. This kid's like, I'm in the wagon with a fucking psycho.
He's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I fucking love that he's trying his best to correct it, and he just can't. Like, it's already done, dude.
Like, it had to be skinny enough to go in the hole
God.
and also bend so it wouldn't touch the wheel. So, knowing that thing was going to fucking snap regardless. The only testing that we did is if it touched the wheel. So, which it did. And it did not help. That fucked us up more than, like, him trying to correct it. Because when we first started wobbling, he was trying to correct it, and then I saw him put his hand down and, like, pull, like, the little brake. You okay over there?
It's so funny, dude.
And, like,
poor kid.
And he, like, pulled it, and it snapped off. And he was so worried. He just like, threw it.
He just...
He couldn't do anything. Like it would only go so far down, and it was just like far enough to reach. And when it snapped off, there was nothing he could do. So he just like it like broke off. So it was just like this loose piece of wood, and he just
Joe, just imagining the panic in this kid. And he's like, oh, I know, I'll just pull the brake, and the brake snaps, and he's like, I just gotta correct it, and he can't. He keeps getting worse and worse.
All the confidence in the world at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And his fucking shithead friend rigged it from the beginning. Yeah. Put in a faulty braking system. Faulty seatbelts.
It was rigged from the fucking start that this kid was gonna get fucked up, dude.
I'm gonna kill him. That's it.
Oh my god. I can just imagine the fucking growing panic this kid's going through until he finally accepts, like, yep, I'm fucking crashing because of this piece of shit. What a poor kid. I love how he fucking pulled the brake and it snapped. Is this a fucking movie? What is this?
But yeah, that's like one of the best moments of my fucking life. Like, cause we tried to make it like, I tried to make it as up par as like a car, as safe as possible. We tried putting like airbags or whatever, which were pillows, but they kept getting in the way.
Sure.
So like, if anything, like at the best case scenario, we would have had pillows in there, and they would have probably fucked them up more.
Oh, jeez, dude. That's a really great fucking story. It makes me really happy. This poor kid.
There was another thing. There was a big hill in the backyard at my dad's house.
I'm laughing so hard. Fucking.
There's a big hill at the back of my dad's townhouse. There's like a little playground, so there's a bunch of kids and shit, and we used to all hang out. There was like this big hill. Not I don't know how fucking. Pretty big hill.
Pretty big hill.
A nice sledding hill.
Above average hill.
Yeah, above average. And you remember those red toy cars like that you could sit in? They were like for like 3-year-olds, and they had like a yellow top, and the bottom was red.
Yeah.
And it was made. And
those are for like grocery shopping. Right?
No.
Am I thinking the same thing?
It kind of.
No, okay, yeah. I know exactly what
with
you're
like a
talking
handle
about.
on the back.
Yep. I know exactly what you're
But yeah, you can stick your feet down and then like use it to walk. I was 7 or 8 years old again.
Just the time where you get
and
fucked
so
up.
like I'm like, I've got a fucking great idea that nobody could possibly ever get hurt in. And I'm like, you see that fucking car that's been sitting out here? Everybody's like, yeah. I'm like, we should definitely see who can get the furthest down this fucking grass hill from top to bottom. And 90% of the time, you'd make it like 3 inches and then just roll. And that's it. That's all you'd fucking do. Every single
The car would
time.
roll?
Yes. You would be in the car.
That's insane.
And then the car would like go down and then roll. So, so I'm like, all right, this is fucking awesome. So I'm like,
did it hurt? Did you guys get hurt?
I don't remember anybody getting hurt.
Fucked up.
But I remember my friend got in it and he was having a hard time like getting down the hill because I think he was a little older than I was. But I think he was like 9.
So you just kicked him. Fucking go.
No, I grabbed the back of it
and you flipped
and
it.
I pushed him as fast and as hard as I could. And the reason he couldn't go is he was stuck on a rock.
Oh, okay.
So like the front wheel was stuck in the rock, and I pushed him, and he like the front of the car immediately buckled under, and he just started doing fucking front flips down the fucking hill.
Oh jeez, dude.
But after I saw him do that,
You're like a murderer, dude.
after I saw him do that, I'm like, you got to do it to me. So I planted my feet down. And,
on the ground?
Yeah, on the ground.
What the fuck is your problem?
And
did your ankles snap right off?
No, because it was like through. What the hell was that?
I don't know. It's probably, I don't know.
But it was like it was through the bottom of it. So like the bottom, it has a false bottom. There's no bottom there.
Right, but you don't fucking lift your feet up so they don't touch the ground.
Well,
while you're
I planted my feet there, so when he pushed me, I'd roll. So.
Oh, you're pushing yourself with your feet.
No,
are you trying to launch it?
I'm trying to get myself to roll. So if I
but
if I hold my feet down and he pushes me,
oh,
he kind of lifts, and
it like gets caught. You want your feet to get caught on the ground.
Yeah, because it looked like fun when he was rolling down the hill. So I'm like, this is gonna be just like a car accident.
Car accidents.
I remember this
fun.
a couple months ago.
Yeah, you're addicted to car accidents, dude.
Yeah, dude. What can I say? It turns me inside out.
Oh my gosh! All right, continue your story. It's a fucking office chair above our heads.
Burp. But anyway, so he pushes me and I start doing like front flips, and I'm like halfway down the hill and like it either caught on something, but like the top of it.
So you successfully did what you wanted to do.
I successfully did what I wanted to, but it did not work out as well as I wanted it to, because the beam isn't supposed to hold weight like to keep the roof up. Like
did the roof collapse?
So yes, in mid flip, like one of the beams fucking snaps, and I just like immediately tumble over to my side, and just like I'm like holding on, and I'm like and I'm like sliding down the hill, and I'm like trying not to press my face against the fucking grass. And the cool part is it only has one door on it, and I was on that door. So everybody had to like boogie on down. I'm like trying to fucking like scurry my way out of it. I'm like 7 and I'm not even supposed to be in this fucking car, so I can barely move. I can't do anything.
Did you fear that you were gonna be stuck forever in this car?
I honestly didn't think I'd get out of the car before it exploded, to tell you the truth.
The engine's on fire!
Hurry! I had an active imagination, but death and destruction and car crashes.
Yeah.
Alright, so what was I... After I told those 2 stories, I was supposed to tell you how I got the last car.
Wait, no. How'd you get out? Did they have to lift you, or did you crawl out?
I think I started crawling out of the side window.
And then they lifted it.
Yeah, and then they lifted it. And then I crawled the rest of the way out. So...
It's really funny, dude.
But, yeah, so... Anyway, back... So this is all everything that happened before this. This is my most recent scar right here on my lip. I think I was 16. I don't know shit.
Oh yeah, barely.
Yeah, I was 16, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I was staying over at my cousin's house in Otana.
In where?
Otana.
Is that a town?
Yeah.
In Minnesota?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
You never heard of Otana? Oh, I was staying. I was staying over at my cousin's house. Like, this was during the summer, and I'd stay over there like every summer for like a week. So I love my cousin. I still go over there like every Sunday, or try to. Yeah, every couple of Sundays, every Sunday. But yeah.
How far away is it?
It's an hour.
Now they're gonna triangulate exactly where we live. That's all right.
It's actually either more or less than an hour. But
give or take an hour.
Yeah, give or take an hour. Anyway, so I was over there, and we usually passed out around like 6 o'clock in the morning. And
wow.
I know, we're fucking edgy ass kids. And then we stay up until whatever. So this is a day before I left. We stayed up until 4 o'clock, so it was still kind of dark, but at the same time, there's a little bit of light.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see anything because the downstairs was pitch black. So I went into the bathroom because I had to take a piss really fucking bad.
Uh-huh.
Took a piss, didn't turn on the light because I'm fucking retarded. Turned around and started walking, and the door was open.
Did you hit your fucking chin on the door?
I hit my face on the fucking door.
Oh my god.
And I was like, because I was like this. Like I had my chin.
For the
like I had
listeners,
my head back a little bit.
Yeah, he was tilting his head like a tired person would when they're walking really tiredly.
And
like a zombie.
I slammed my fucking mouth and my nose and everything into the fucking door.
Ouch!
And my teeth went through my lip.
What?
Yeah.
Well, the scar looks like it's almost in your chin, like almost halfway
right
down
here?
into.
No,
it's like halfway.
Yeah, here.
It's like halfway between. Oh, what the fuck? You have to suck your lips all the way into your mouth.
Well, because it was like, because if you think about it, it hit and then kind of pushed my lip up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then I immediately.
That's a weird angle to imagine.
Because the inside of my mouth was more fucked up than the outside. So, like, I hit my face against the door, and it was swollen, kind of like, just like the side of the fucking door from, like, the bottom of my chin all the way up to my nose.
There's just an imprint of the fucking door.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
In my lip, I had a chunk, like a good chunk of my lip missing. Just
on the inside.
Yeah, because my teeth dug down and then came out.
That's really gross, dude.
Came out, and then it pierced through my lip.
Oh.
And then the other piece. Anyway, I'm getting off topic.
Did it feel good though?
Rice baby.
Yes.
Rice baby. But anyway, so I smacked my head against it really fucking hard, and I was like, I'm fucking tired. So I immediately just turned, put my back against the wall, laid down, and passed out.
What?
Yes. And then
what the you're just here's good enough.
Yeah, I guess I'm
were you fucking were you on drugs or something?
I don't know if I just smacked my head. Like, I was exhausted. Like, I stayed
You might have had it. Like, you might have gave yourself a fucking concussion.
I might have knocked myself. I don't know, but all I remember is I was so fucking tired. I either stayed up like the for like 2 days straight or something.
Dude, that is not safe at all.
And I'm still alive.
There are so many things that could have happened to you while you were fucking asleep right there.
I could have been molested.
You could have had a concussion, which you're never supposed to go to sleep with a concussion.
Well,
or you could have fucking choked on all the blood or swollen up and blocked your fucking airway. Dude, you could have fucking died. That's insane.
There was a lot. Well, I'm a fucking survivor.
Yeah, obviously.
But so I smacked my fucking face against the door. Immediately turned, hit my back against the wall, slid down, and then passed out. Woke up. I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes later.
You legitimately knocked yourself out.
Yeah, I don't remember how long it was, but then I got up and I went and laid down on the bed and fell back asleep. And I didn't.
Caleb,
dude,
you didn't tell anybody that you fucking pierced your.
No.
Was there a hole leading from? Like, was there a hole that theoretically you could look through?
At one point, yeah.
And you just went to sleep with that.
Yeah, because I stuck my tongue through it at one point to see how deep it was.
Oh no, Caleb! And you just went to bed. What the fuck?
I fucking passed back out.
You're insane.
So I laid back down and I fell asleep, and then like the next morning I heard my mom talking.
And you were in the hospital.
Yeah, and I was in the hospital, and they took off my arm. I don't know why they took my arm off, but they did.
Your arm got hurt worse than your lip, kid.
You're lucky to survive this one.
It's all gangrenous and shit. Your arm just laying like 2 feet beside you.
It's got like a giant hole, like a doorknob stuck in it. But so I went upstairs and my mom was looking at me. I'm like, I hit my lip last night, Mom. And then she's
like, ah!
Pretty much. She's like, ah! And she's like, all right, we gotta go get some stitches. And by the time,
that's pretty manly. If you fucking basically have a hole in your face and you're just like, I'm tired. I'll just go to bed. I'll sleep this one off.
But anyway, so we went to the hospital, and the dude's like, can't do anything. It healed. It healed up.
It healed overnight?
Well, because, like, you know when you get cut or whatever?
It scabbed over?
It scabs over.
Wow.
And
in one night?
In a couple of hours.
Does I guess the face heals faster.
Like, not, like, in order for him to stitch me up, he'd have to recut it open.
Oh, okay.
And it would do more damage, because, like, you know when you, fuck. Like, when you get a cut or something, you know how it kind of seals?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did that on my lip.
Overnight.
Like 4 hours, 5 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that normally happens that fast, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Because it clots up and then it kind of just, like, sticks together. So he's like, yeah.
Yeah, but a hole in your fucking face? I don't know how fast that heals up.
Well, it's like everything was still pressed together afterwards. But there was
but the thing is, you still have a scar there. You don't have a scar from every little fucking scrape and cut you get.
I know, but it was through my lip.
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised it healed that quickly, but you still have a scar.
It wasn't healed, though. It was connected by all the fucking goop.
Ugh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that had... I mean, I'm saying that happened quickly. Did it? I don't know.
Like 4 hours. Because I fell asleep and it was morning, and I think it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at 4 to take a piss. I don't know, 8 or 9. But anyway, so I went to the hospital. My mom's like, let's see if we can get some stitches. And he's like, in order for me to put stitches in there, I'd have to reopen it. And I'm like, I'm gonna dead that item. I'm like,
I don't blame you. It didn't seem like it hurt that bad.
No, I'm like, I fucking passed out. I don't really remember all that shit that happened. If
you can fall asleep, then you're not in that much pain. Yeah. Unless you pass out from the pain.
Yeah, like that's what it was. I hit it immediately. Just all this pain.
Just fainted.
Fainted. Got back up. Barely made it like into the bedroom and passed out from the pain again.
That's really?
No.
You're that much pain and you're like, I don't need it. Forget it.
But yeah, so the guy's like, all right, well here's some cotton for like the inside of your lip, because it was like that thick that I was
like a centimeter
like
deep
missing. Like from my lip, like I fucking gouged out.
Wow.
So that's my
extreme,
last story.
Man. That's extreme.
That's that I was actually showcased on bite lip.
Oh my god, he's in so much pain. He's passing out.
Well, there goes that fucking joke. Lip biters, but I kept saying. I kept saying biter lips or
biter lips.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What are we at now?
We're at 1 hour and 13 minutes.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it's about time that we wrap this thing up, because I've got a piece like a fucking horse on steroids that have been drinking a whole bunch of water near a lake.
Before we wrap it up, we should come up with a title on the spot.
On the spot.
Pain Olympics. No, I think that was a super mega podcast name.
My massive semi.
My no. Psychopathic tendencies.
Car Crashers Anonymous.
Car Crashers Anonymous. That's good. That's good.
There we go. Car Crashers Anonymous.
All right.
Thank you for watching podcast episode 4
of the episode 4. We record them 2 weeks in advance. If another episode goes up this week or today.
When I get home, I'll go ahead and throw that
Cool. Up. All right. Thank you for watching or listening to episode 4 of the Button Buddies podcast.
Tell your friends, tell your family.